Hi guys. Oh my gosh. I wanted to talk about Grammy weekend because I that was my first ever Grammy weekend, right? And there are things that I realized like while being in the rooms and the events and stuff like that. And I'm just like, "Oh, okay, like this is what it is. This is what it is." First and foremost, LA is definitely um what's the word I can use? Like business minded, Like everyone is like, hey, like everyone is basically pitching themselves. Like there's really no real connection in my opinion. It's like, hey, what you do? Like, you know, it gets to that point real fast. Which, I mean, listen, friends in the game, I get it. LA is meant for that, right? But first of all, I felt really excited. I was like nervous, but not in like a anxious way, just more of like, oh my gosh, like, I'm actually making moves towards my music. Like that's how I felt. So I was like, okay, I was excited. I was like in the rooms, and I felt like, yeah, Deluxe is here. Like, don't play. Um, and then throughout the night, I told myself before going into these events that when people do ask me, like, how did you hear about this event? Like, what do you do? And, those type of questions, I told myself that I wasn't going to water my sound down because for a long time, I feel like the fact that I rap and have uh my dance soul energy in it sometimes, or sometimes my chipping the patois and a rap, and that's just me, that's my sound, and I'm embracing it. At first I used to be very uneasy because I felt like when I was explaining my sound to people, or they would ask me, oh, what type of music do you make? I don't know, I felt like I was just doing too much over explaining, and it's just like, yo, this is me. It's either you like it or you just don't. Like it's either it's your cup of tea or it's just not your cup of tea. Like I don't know. I kind of had to create that boundary within myself. Um, so shout out to me. Love that for me. So yeah, I told myself going into these rooms, I'm not gonna over explain my sound. I'm gonna give a little, just so they could understand. But I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, and then I rap sometimes and then I do dance. Like, no. I could give you a little and I could give you a link and you can listen to it and you could, see from there what it gives, because it is, I don't know, it's just kind of is I got annoyed. I think I got annoyed with myself on just like over explaining, and just like, and then it's like I remember there's times when I would explain to people, when like I would explain to people my sound, and if I feel like there's any type of confusion on their face, like I'll like, it's almost like I felt like I didn't even want to further explain myself to anyone else in the room. Like, like once I felt like someone didn't understand my sound, it made me feel really misunderstood. And I'm just like, you know what? It's okay. It's okay to be misunderstood. Um, everyone won't get it, and that's completely fine. Um, so again, setting that boundary, right? Being okay with being misunderstood. Something else that I was feeling in these rooms. But I met some, I met some dope people, other artists, and people in different creative fields, stuff like that. Also, I was very drained. I think by the fourth event, I'm like, "Ooh, is this an everyday thing?" I was like, "Oh, this is an everyday thing." Like people, I remember this one guy was telling me that, yeah, this is just how LA is. Like this is LA. How am I looking? How am I looking? Hold on, hold on. How am I looking? Like how am I looking? Like okay, but yeah, he was just telling me like this is an LA thing, and I was just like, oh yeah, this is very draining. But nevertheless, it just comes with it's part of the game. It comes with the territory. So that's something I've also realized. I was like, oh, this takes a lot. I see why people need their support system. Like I having a day like that, like appearances after appearances and events and showcases and talking to different people, connecting. Like that's a lot of my energy. And like I be clocked out. I'm not gonna lie. Like I will sit down. But I did make the best of it. I made the best of it. I did what I could, but I'm also observing and I'm just, taking everything in because like I said, this is my first time. What else? What else? Grammy weekend. Yeah, so back to my sound, right? Um, I didn't realize a lot of people in LA are familiar with dancehall. Well, I wouldn't say a lot of people, but people are familiar. I'm not gonna lie. I know the West Coast knew about. Like, you could kind of tell though. Like sometimes I always say, "Oh, dancehall," oh, dancehall, and they go back to reggae, like because that's what they know, like reggae. I kind of just be like, yeah, reggae dancehall. It's a thing. So I don't know. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really good about how I showed up. Yeah, I'm feeling really good about how I showed up. And just moving forward, it definitely helped boost. It I'm telling you, I walked in a room, y'all, and I'm just like, this is me. Like, this is me. Like, this is it. This is Deluxe. This is what I bring to the table. This is what I bring to the table. Here you go. Okay, do you like it? Is it flavorful? Like, is it? And that's it. Um, what else? Yeah, I think that was pretty much um really all I had to say about Grammy weekend. It's pretty late too. But yeah, that's really all I had to say, guys. Next time when hopefully, because if it's in alignment, I will be invited to the Grammys. You never know. You never know. But the Goody Gal is working. Deluxe in the Cut is working. And I'm finally at a point where I don't care enough. Like like how do I say this? Like I'm standing firm on my intentions. Does that make sense? I'm standing firm on what I believe in. Um, I'm way more emotionally secured. And I love that for me. So, yeah, I just wanted to chit chat with you guys. I want to go on how much a late now, You hear the phone about a late time now, 10:24. Oh, it's my mommy. She said, "Sup, you." She be trying to like, girl. Um. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go. That's all for today. And yeah, until next time, I'll come back here, chit chat with you guys, and let you guys know how I've been feeling on the inside. So, oh my God, does this look better with me looking here than here? I don't know. Anyway, later.